Attention fan! English international wants dream transfer, but Liverpool must sell first. Liverpool makes concrete move for 19-year-old Newcastle United target who played alongside Andy Carroll last season. Luis Diaz's message from Liverpool is expected to be ignored as a £72 million offer is on the way. Hello, Liverpool fan! Let's check out the latest updates from the greatest club in the world. Liverpool's interest in Newcastle's Anthony Gordon is nothing new, and it remains very much alive. However, there is a significant obstacle preventing immediate progress in negotiations: the uncertain future of Luis Diaz at Anfield. According to journalist Fraser Fletcher from Team Talk, Liverpool is seriously interested in signing Gordon this summer. The 24-year-old English forward, a lifelong Reds supporter, is reportedly excited about the chance to play under Arne next season. Gordon would be an ideal fit for the high-pressing system the new manager wants to implement at the club. However, any move for Gordon is directly tied to the potential exit of Luis Diaz. Although reports have already linked the Colombian to interest from Barcelona and Saudi Arabian clubs, Liverpool, according to Paul Joyce, is perplexed by the idea of selling him. Internally, the club has no intention of letting the player go unless an extraordinary financial offer is made. David Ornstein adds that Barcelona is now out of the race and highlights that Liverpool has set a valuation benchmark based on the £80 to £100 million range attributed to Bruno Fernandes of Manchester United, which serves as the minimum acceptable amount to release Diaz. Unless an offer of that magnitude arrives, Arne Slot plans to keep the number 7 as a key figure in his attacking line. Meanwhile, Anthony Gordon continues to be closely monitored. Last season, the forward scored 12 goals and provided 11 assists, establishing himself as one of the most productive and dynamic players in the Premier League. His combination of pace, intensity, and attacking quality makes him an extremely attractive option for Liverpool. The possibility of a transfer was explored last summer, when Newcastle faced financial pressure and issues related to PSR regulations. At that time, the deal did not move forward. However, Fletcher reports that if certain domino pieces in the transfer market fall into place, especially the sale of Diaz, the scenario could change dramatically. Newcastle wants to keep Gordon, but may be forced to consider offers if they need to balance their finances. And while the player is happy under Eddie Howe, he sees the opportunity to play for Liverpool as a true childhood dream. The desire to wear the red of Anfield lives on both in the player and on the club's radar. Gordon would bring depth, intensity, and attacking output to the squad, traits that align perfectly with Slot's philosophy. But in the end, everything depends on one move that Liverpool has repeatedly stated it is not willing to make: selling Luis Diaz. If selling Luis Diaz meant signing Anthony Gordon, would you support the swap? Or do you believe Diaz still has much to offer Liverpool? The transfer market may be about to heat up with a potential race between Liverpool and Newcastle United for a rising young talent. Hamid Budlal, a 19-year-old centre-back currently tied to League One side Stade Rennais. Last season, the defender played on loan at Amiens in League Two, where he performed well and caught the eye of European scouts. Interestingly, Amiens is also where veteran striker Andy Carroll, formerly of Newcastle, currently plays. According to Moroccan outlet Le 360 Sport, Newcastle has already met with Budlal, while Liverpool has gone a step further by making a concrete offer for the player. The outlet also reports that the young defender is attracting interest from League One side Nice and 2 unnamed La Liga clubs, highlighting growing international attention. Despite the buzz around this news, it's important to remain cautious. Many reports about the player originate from the Moroccan press, Budlal's home country. And as with many local young talents, there is always a chance of some exaggeration around the early hype. Reporting that 2 Premier League giants are eyeing a promising player is a known way to boost visibility and market value. For this reason, many European outlets initially ignored the rumors. However, the situation shifted with coverage from The Chronicle, a respected British media outlet that reported the interest and suggested there could be real substance to the speculation. While the paper did not confirm the negotiations as fact, the very fact that an English source is treating the story seriously places Budlal more concretely on the radar. It's still early to know whether the defender is truly on the verge of a big club move. A solid season in League Two doesn't automatically guarantee future stardom. But football has shown time and again that great talents can emerge from the most unexpected places. Hamid Budlal is seen by many as one of Morocco's top young prospects and a potential future pillar of the national team. If Liverpool or Newcastle's interest, and especially the Reds' alleged official offer, proves true, he could be about to take a major step in his career. For now, we'll be watching the next chapters of this story closely. The European summer is just beginning, and Budlal's name could be one of the most talked about in the coming weeks. Liverpool has made it clear to Barcelona that Luis Diaz is not for sale during this transfer window. After weeks of speculation, the Catalan club formally contacted Liverpool's board to discuss a possible move for the Colombian winger, but received a clear and firm response. The player remains in Arne Slot's plans and is not available. Luis Diaz had a standout season under Slot, featuring in 36 of the 38 Premier League games, scoring 13 goals and providing 5 assists. At 28 years old, he is seen as a crucial part of the new manager's attacking system, and his stay is being treated as a priority by the club's leadership. Even so, interest in Diaz is not limited to Barcelona. Saudi Arabian side Al Nassr has emerged as a new contender willing to test Liverpool's resolve. Reports indicate that the Saudi club is preparing an offer of up to £72 million, nearly double what Liverpool paid to sign the Colombian just over 3 years ago. Al Nassr's move is linked to the potential departure of Cristiano Ronaldo and their need to bring in a new marquee name. With extensive Premier League experience and coming off a strong season, Diaz would be a major signing and fits the profile the Middle Eastern club is looking for. Despite the pressure and the tempting fee, Liverpool is holding its ground. Diaz is not for sale. The message sent to Barcelona applies to all interested parties. Still, the transfer window is unpredictable, and a very high offer could indeed make the club reconsider. While resisting Diaz's departure, Liverpool has already started moving in the market. The club has signed Jeremy Frimpong and is showing interest in Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen. To make room for these signings, other departures are being considered. Kouamin Kelleher and Trent Alexander-Arnold have already left, and players like Jarell Quansah, Tyler Morton, Harvey Elliott, Darwin Núñez, and even Federico Chiesa are being evaluated for potential sales to raise funds. Even with the potential arrival of new players, keeping Luis Diaz is considered strategic for Arne Slot's plans. The Colombian represents not only technical quality, but also work ethic, intensity, and identity with the team. The Saudi proposal may be tempting, but for now, Liverpool remains firm. Luis Diaz is not for sale. The outcome of this story will be closely watched throughout the summer, with the certainty that the winger's name will remain one of the most talked about of the window. Liverpool fan, do you believe the club should keep Luis Diaz at all costs, even in the face of a massive offer? Or is now the right time to sell and reinvest in new signings for Arne Slot's squad? Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time!